Hey, what's good? It's your boy Mixtape Moth, and today I'm going to do a review of the new Styles P album entitled Styles David, Ghost Your Enthusiasm. Let's get to it. Styles P, aka The Ghost, aka The Hardest Out, is 1/3 of the legendary Yonkers, New York rap trio The Locks. Styles P is a street philosopher at heart. He designs his bars in a way to make you think and to hopefully sharpen up your mental state. In addition to dropping his streetwise philosophies and almost art of war like wisdom, Styles can really hang with the best of them as far as his technical skills as an MC. On his projects, you get a lot of heavy braggadocio, personal reflection, as well as witty wordplay. Of course, he's also a weed aficionado, so you can regularly expect to find plenty of smoking references on his albums, as well as that smoking sound effect, which can kind of get repetitive if we're just being honest. But overall, Styles has consistently remained a voice for the streets and for lovers of traditional rap. You can always count on him to drop a solid project no matter what the current climate is in rap. He's never changed up or switched up his sound to ride whatever the latest wave may be. So I've always respected him for his authenticity and realness. He has one hell of a work ethic as well. In 2018 alone, Styles ended up releasing 4 projects. One of them, entitled Dime Bag, ended up being one of my preferred albums from that insanely busy year. In 2019, Styles continued to unload some more lyrical heat in the form of 3 projects, but he had been relatively quiet in 2020 up until now. This new album, Ghost Your Enthusiasm, contains 15 tracks and lasts approximately 40 minutes. As far as features go, he's got Jadakiss, Whispers, Snipe Life, Cassandra the Goddess, Dice Payne, and Chic Luch. So there was really nothing out of the ordinary with respect to the guest appearances. It's a pretty standard list for a Styles P project. The album title is essentially a play on words from Larry David's show Curb Your Enthusiasm, although I wouldn't say that it uses the Curb theme throughout. Aside from maybe the 2 skits that are more lighthearted and slightly comedic. Lyrically, Styles P gave another strong performance. He provided many jewels to ponder and meditate on. The flows and wordplay were really sharp throughout. He also appeared to be more focused and hungrier than on his last couple of releases. The production was mostly good enough, but I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't in love with every instrumental. There were a couple of beats that I thought sounded kind of stale and dated when I first heard them. However, his stellar lyricism was the main reason that I decided to go back and give these beats a second chance, and they definitely grew on me. What I've observed is that Styles tends to be at his best when given really chill, eerie, and ethereal sounding production. Time and time again, this seems to be the case, and on this album, it's no exception. The instrumentals that are really busy and repetitive sounding tend to not complement his style, in my opinion. And fortunately, there weren't too many of these busy instrumentals on the project. So with that being said, let me get into a track-by-track breakdown. The album opens with a skit entitled Garfield that was intended to be humorous. It kind of gives you the indication that Styles is going to be infusing some comedy into some of these tracks, but I really didn't feel one way or the other about this one. On Noah and David, Styles crams a lot of bars into this energetic vocal loop. The beat was produced by his son, Noah Styles. Although the production is pretty simple, I like its kind of raw aesthetic. Dazel the Machine provides a very laid back and atmospheric instrumental for the track 100. This is one of my personal favorites, as Styles' storytelling and wordplay is pretty impeccable. He cleverly plays off the theme of the word 100. But he also drops some jewels like give your shirt off your back, you get a shirt back. You should learn the code to the game on your first stack. This is followed up with California, which was also produced by Dazel the Machine. It's essentially an ode to California weed. While the beat was jazzy and luxurious, I just didn't like this song's placement in the album. Perhaps if it was later in the track list, I would have enjoyed it a little bit more, but I don't know. I just couldn't get into this one. Truth Be Told is more of a contemplative track from Styles P. He's really at his best or in his essence on these philosophical types of records. He drops some bars of truth, which are a little cautionary, as he states, Fed's gonna get you, or the lead gonna get you, or a grimy bitch that give good head gonna get you. If you thirsty for fame, the bread gonna get you. If you walk in the ledge, the edge gonna get you. He's really laying out all the possible ways that people can get trapped or tripped up in the game. So hope you soak some of it up. Next up is the Corona Kiss skit featuring Mr. Top 5 Dead or Alive, Jadakiss. It's a phoned in a cappella as he was not able to join Styles in the studio due to COVID-19, but he had some insightful things to say regarding the virus and its impact on the black community. Time was the album's first single. It's got a really soothing and attractive soul sample. Styles speaks on his longevity in the game and reflects back to doing dirt when Special Ed made I Got It Made. So for some context, that's since 1989. So in other words, Styles ain't new to this. He's true to this. But this is one of the high points on the album in terms of both production and lyrics. It just has a timeless feel. The track Homies featuring Snipe Life is another raw and simple banger. This was one of the tracks where the beat didn't pique my interest initially, but it did grow on me, and that was mostly because Styles P and Snipe Life both killed it. I'm This Shit has some dreamy and sort of luxurious boom bap production. It's a low-key track, not a standout, but pretty solid nonetheless. I can't appreciate Backpack Rap for its raw throwback appeal. The beat is essentially a 90s style bass line. There's something very Lyricist Lounge or Raucous Records sounding about this track. The bars are in full effect, plus I dig the fun and cipher-like energy to the record. Jews Bar is another skit featuring It's the Real, who appeared on the intro. It was kind of funny, but After that, we get the track Ghost Vibe, which is a continuation of that deep thinking and pensive ghost. It's something that you can drive around and vibe to and reflect on. Dice Payne actually comes through to deliver a pretty catchy hook. This record is another one of the more impressive spots on the LP. I'm digging the eerie piano loop on Animals. It's one of the tracks that is likely to give you the screw face when you play it. The drums are crunchy. It also features a pretty solid verse from Chic Luch. Goatkiller has some ferocious bars. There's nothing pretty about the beat, but it serves its purpose for Styles to go in on, as it is indeed jammed-packed with some lyrical fire. The album ends with the Dazel Machine produced Next Level. I'm really convinced that this producer provided some of the best beats on this project. There was almost a slight Bay Area vibe to the beat, which added a nice level of flavor. I also like the braggadocio, as well as the almost freestyle-like quality to this one. Overall, I give this album a rating of 4 out of 5. I think there were a handful of tracks that were really good, that I could see myself playing quite a bit in the near future. Tracks like 100, Time, and Ghost Vibe are all worthy new additions to his impressive discography. I feel like this is his best and most consistent project since 2018 Dimes Bag. While I enjoyed the darker vibe of that release a little more, I can say that Dimebag actually lacked the production variety found on this album. But basically, he provided a wide variety of different styled instrumentals on this LP. They ranged anywhere from smooth to somber and aggressive. So you had a little bit of different sonic flavors for everyone to choose from. Basically, it's his most balanced sounding project in a while. That being said, as I indicated earlier, a couple of these beats were just okay. But in the end, his lyrics ultimately made up for that. At the end of the day, it was great to get some new material from Styles P, since he's one of the best lyrical street rappers in the game, and you can always expect to come away a little wiser after the listening experience. My favorite tracks include 100, Truth Be Told, Time, Backpack Rap, Ghost Vibe, Animals, and Goatkiller. Let me know what you thought of this album in the comment section below. Was this project dope? Was it a nope? What would you like me to check out next? It's your boy Mixtape Moth. I'm signing out, but be sure to hit the like button and please subscribe. As always, it's peace and blessings. Styles P, Styles David, Ghost Your Enthusiasm, 1.